everybody. This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So if you've been enjoying all the content I've been putting out, I recommend subscribing. So today I want to talk about accuracy, controlling your disc, knowing where the disc is going to land, and not wondering where it's going to land. So once you've got your you're throwing. So the two things you got to be concerned about is losing the disc when you throw it. What do I mean by losing the disc? It flips on you. If you're throwing and you're playing the course and you're playing for accuracy, because you want to get a good score. If you're throwing understable discs and you throw your disc and it comes out of your hand, rolls up and starts gliding to the right, that's an understable disc. That disc is only going to get you in trouble because an understable disc catches any pocket of air, it's going to glide. Understable discs are meant to glide. They want to fly forever. They don't ever want to come down. An understable disc just goes. So if you're throwing your disc and all of a sudden that thing flips up and starts going to the right, gliding, it could glide depending on the terrain. It might be a 50 feet the wrong direction. It could do 75 feet the wrong direction. If the disc just gets a pocket of air under it and it turns over. I watch people here do it all the time. They throw their disc, it flips, and all of a sudden they fly off the course. Now they're playing bogey. You gotta control the disc. You don't ever throw an understable disc if you don't have to. Throwing an understable disc is a specialty shot, last resort. You've got nothing else to throw, kind of a shot. You need to throw stable discs. You need the throw to always go straight and land hyzer when it lands. A hyzer finish doesn't glide. That's the difference. Hyzer finish, the disc will fly straight, and when it's done flying, it's gonna just roll over and chunk the ground. That hyzer chunking the ground, because it's not going to glide, is more accurate. You're going to be able to control your shot. You're going to throw your disc and that disc is going to land straight, or it's just going to roll over and land offline 20 feet. That is a more reliable, trustworthy disc. So if you're trying, you got to give up something. So I would give up distance any day to playing bogey disc golf. You got to keep on the fairway. You can't all of a sudden just have your disc flip on you because now you're frustrated. You're like, why'd that happen? So if you're throwing your disc and they're always just gliding to the right, I recommend getting more stable disc. Get that disc to land straight, or it's gonna roll over. But that hyzer is the bread and butter shot of disc golf. All the pros, bread and butter, flat to hyzer. That's how they play the whole course. A understable disc is only for a specialty shot. Some specific shot. So the only way to start getting better is getting more accurate. Accuracy is going to lower your score. Playing from the trees is not. So anyways, this is Michael from Maui. Aloha.